That offer is a little less than what we were thinking, so we think we're just gonna wait to see if we get another one. From January of 2022 until, let's say, May or June of 2022, you didn't have to be skilled in presenting offers or negotiating, because really there is no skill in picking which offer out of 20 or 30 of them is offering the most amount of money and has the best terms and conditions, right? That's not a skilled activity. That is no longer the case, and we have less buyers in the marketplace due to interest rates rising. Knowing what to say and how to say it is a critical skill. It's the difference between surviving and thriving. So I'm going to give you some key steps and pointers that you can utilize in presenting offers that'll increase the probability that sellers will be receptive. So the first step that you're going to want to take is you're going to want to align yourself with the seller. Oftentimes agents come to the conversation kind of with commission breath, right? Trying to push somebody to accept something. And usually people are going to push back, right? If you push at them. The great news is that we do have an offer on the table right now. And I'd like to take a moment to go over it with you. So that way you and your family, you guys can decide. Whatever you decide, I'm going to support you 100%. The second step that you're going to want to take is to present the terms and conditions of the offer. And you're going to want to present them in a very specific way. You're going to want to go over the terms and conditions as far as it's written on an as-is contract. They want to close in 30 days, which I'm pretty sure works for you. What I'm also aware of is that they are obtaining financing. They did put 20% down, and myself and team and staff, we did some due diligence and some homework. We requested what's called a DU underwriting approval, right? And also a pre-approval letter. So we feel very comfortable that they will be able to obtain financing. They did a 7-day inspection period, which is great because the default in the contract is 15. And I'm looking here in the additional terms and conditions. They're not asking you for any special concessions or things of that nature. And ultimately, they made us an offer of, ta-da, right? What the offer is. And the reason why we're presenting the price last is because we want to get through all the terms and conditions. And we know that the main thing that they're probably going to object to is the price. Before we get to the third step, we've shifted from a market that is a speed environment, right? How fast can you get to the lead, and whoever gets to the lead quickest is going to do the business, to being a skilled environment. And in this business, there is no security. There's only opportunities. But if you can get your skill to such a level that, you know, if there is an opportunity, there's like an 80 to 90% chance you'll be able to take advantage of the opportunity. You've just created security for yourself and your family. The way that I've done that for myself, you know, in the 2,000 homes that I've sold in my career and 100 homes a year for 10 years in a row through role playing practice. So what I've done is I've created a role play group, and that role play group guarantees you a role play partner 5 days a week. All you have to do is show up. We handle all the scheduling. If you're interested in really leveling up your skills in this environment and creating security for yourself and your family, be sure to check out the role play group. The third step in presenting offers, now you want to provide options. Whenever we have offers come in, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, we always have a couple options that are at our disposal. And again, I'd like to go over them with you so that way you can decide what you feel is best, and whatever you decide, I'll support you. The first option that we have is that we could just flat out say no. I'm not entirely convinced that that's the most prudent option for a few reasons. The first one is how long it would take to get another offer. I don't know how long that'll take. It could take a week. It could take months. If and when we did receive another offer, if it would be any better. The second option that we have is we could just accept the offer the way that it's written. And the third option is that we could counter. My suggestion always is that if we do decide to counter, we make it one that's, you know, very reasonable. And I certainly wouldn't want to see a bona fide qualified buyer go someplace else and buy something else. Now, any one of those options are okay. My question to you would be, is based on what you're looking to accomplish and why, based on the time frame you'd like to make this happen in, and in light of the economic environment that we're in at the moment, which one of these options do you think would serve you best? If you've liked this video, be sure to watch the next one.